Today we're going to take a look at both ServiceNow and Cherwell, looking at the Cherwell views just kind of briefly, as well as the ServiceNow application, also once again just briefly. And the reason that I'm bringing them up together here is that there might be a time where you're troubleshooting something and a user is saying they can't see a change that you've made. Maybe it's one user, maybe it's multiple users, but you see the changes that you've made. And so what could be is that in Cherwell, you may have done it in a view that that person doesn't have, or in ServiceNow, what could be is that you've done it in an application or in an incorrect application. So in Cherwell, if we go into security and then edit roles, we can see at the bottom, we can select our custom views for the smart client as well as the browser client. Now, to actually do something with the views, if we create a new blueprint, we see up here that the current view is default. We have default and portal default. These are out of the box. And typically in most systems, there's not really a need to create multiple views, but in your organization, you might have a need. So you are able to create new views here and edit them just as you would anything else in Cherwell. Click the ellipsis. Once your view manager opens up, you can click new and create your new, name your new view. And so when you make a change, you're going to have to make sure that you're making that change in the correct view. So if someone is assigned a role that has a different view and you've made a change to the default view, but there's also a custom view, say they have the custom view and you've made it to the default view, they may not actually see that change. Now, in ServiceNow, they don't have views per se, but they do have application. And by default, your default application is in global. And so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go, I've typed in cab here in the application navigator, and then I'm going to go to all cab definitions, go to the default out of the box demo data. And we can see at the top that this record is in the change management cab workbench application, but global is the current application. So what that's saying is that this is in the change management cab workbench application. So this is not the right application. Now we can go into here and we can find that one. So we found it here. That error goes away. Now we can do our edits in this application, save it, and then when we move our update sets, it should move properly. Now, one thing of note, when we're moving update sets and using different applications, the update set will have to be in that specific application. You can't create update sets to cross applications. So you can see here, mine has changed to the default change management cab workbench. So I have to create an update set that uses this application. I'm going to go back to global here for just a moment. And we can see that the update set has changed to my new update set in the global application. You are able to actually edit this. So if I clicked here, I can actually edit it. It's not recommended though. You should be going within the application that it is stating that you need to be in to make those adjustments. I've seen it where people have clicked that click here button to edit it, made the changes, and then users are unable to see those changes. So that's two kind of quick things to troubleshoot. If users are seeing different things than you or seeing different things than they should, check the views in Cherwell and then check your application in ServiceNow. Thanks and have a great day.